Chief Roach is not new to the city of Indianapolis. He was born here and has actually worked with IMPD for nearly 30 years. Tonight, he tells us he will continue beat policing in those high crime areas around the city and will work to build relationships with the people of Indianapolis.
For the first time, let me introduce you to Brian Roach, the newly appointed chief.
This is the new leader of the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. IMPD Chief Brian Roach is now in charge of the entire force after he worked his way up in the ranks for nearly 3 decades.
I spent the last year working closely with Mayor Hogsett and his administration on different IMPD initiatives, as well as the criminal justice reform. I was in all those meetings. I believe in that.
Tonight, clergy members and community leaders hope Roach's experience and knowledge of the city he was born in will help the newly appointed chief tackle high crime rates and other public safety problems.
I'm happy that we're getting a chief of police that's familiar with Indianapolis with 149 homicides. We don't need a chief that doesn't know the city or has to learn the city.
The veteran officer says he'll stick to beat policing and put officers in the streets of the high crime focus areas. Those are both techniques that former IMPD Chief Troy Riggs also used.
Continue to plug away at some things like beat policing, continue to build relationships, strengthen those relationships.
Clergy members plan to meet with Chief Roach in the coming days to discuss their goals and will work with IMPD to increase the diversity of their force and find more funding for neighborhood-based crime-fighting groups like 10 Point. Chief Roach will also have nearly 1,700 IMPD officers on staff by the end of the year. He plans to train all of those officers to use a compassionate approach when dealing with people with mental health needs and give them the tools to continue to fight the state's heroin epidemic.
It won't be easy, but through collaboration, I know change is possible, and I've seen it in my career.
Tonight, Roach has already taken over all the duties as the new police chief, but he won't be formally sworn in for a few more weeks. Reporting tonight at IMPD headquarters, I'm Alexis McAdams, CBS 4 News.